Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During this general level livestream, I'll be covering the level pack Mega Man Fierce Battle Boss Rerelease, continuing on from last week's evening. There, I completed the intro stage and 8 RM stages. So tonight, I'll complete the rest of the levels, specifically the 7 Fortress stages. Starting out with Wily Space Ship 1 with 5 plays and a score -1. So welcome to stream Dole Whip, Lepadio, Pixel Boy, YouTube, Zerolinks, Buster, Mr. Lee, Jinok, Jab, Eduardo, and anyone else who I missed. And Christian. I'll only be streaming this level pack / quote-unquote fan game tonight. I think there were originally 9 or 10 of them, but they were mercifully cut down. That was one of my complaints of the original Fierce Battle Bots. There were way too many Fortress levels, to the point where they got a bit dull. And it's not like they stood out from each other. Even though Fierce Battlebot 2 or 3's Fortress stages got a bit long, at least they had variety. Yeah, it's been fixed now. You're staying up later than usual, Buster. Also, in regards to what happened earlier, long story short, my ISP was having some internet troubles. So my apologies for all the cutting in and out at the end. Hopefully it's been completely resolved by now. It'd be a shame if it happens tomorrow morning. Hey Sylveon. For tonight's art block, I'll continue on where I last left off the last one. I see. Yep, including yours, Pixel Boy. Probably. You should get some more sleep. Same goes for me, to be honest. To continue my toss from the previous livestream, last week's, the re-release is already a significant improvement over the original. Whereas the original one was simply subpar to okay, this is decent. But we'll have to see if this quality is kept up for the Fortress levels. Hey Heavy Late. I've always announced the streams on Twitter and on the Discord server. I'll release the footage of last week soon enough. Well, better late than never. That's what I was worried was gonna happen. For a moment there, I was worried I fell off screen somehow. good to hear. Fierce Battle Boss 2 or 3 were my favorite ones. Hopefully that time we'll have some NSF replacements. Okay. Not that this is challenging anyways. Oh. I'll take the hit. I'm guessing his weakness is going to be a laser trident then. At least that's the safe option. Fair enough, Heavy Elite. Frankly, I don't care if bosses are immune to the Mega Buster. As long as I can get refills of the special weapons, then it's fine. I'd frankly have that and not even get access to the Mega Buster. But that's just me. So that was the first one. A decent start. After climbing onto the spaceship, Mega Man ascends even further. Into Spaceship 2, 3 plays, score of 1. Hey Jiden. Perhaps YouTube. We'll have to see about that. Nice. I don't have any level packs in front of the queue outside of MMU 6 and 7. So I'll slot that in afterwards. In between. Bearman's Revenge. He was a mini-boss before. Challenge mode? Well, considering I played the original, I think I'll play challenge mode over the original mode. E-Tank number 7. Yeah, the jumping crickets. One critique I have about this level pack, even though it improved almost everything over the original, I strongly feel it's too generous in terms of tanks. It's too easy to easily get E and M tanks, especially M tanks. They're way too plentiful. A greater challenge should be required in order to get the tanks. Huh? Alright. somehow keeps absorbing it. I didn't realize they were magnetic. Oh no. I should have just went for it from the left. I didn't notice the ceiling spike at first, so I panicked a bit. I doubt it, YouTube. At the current rate, I'm going to be posting a final episode in my summary of what I thought the game would be like. Maybe we could ask the dev for the source code or something, and someone could host it. Mega Man fan games, let's see. There's Y+1, there's Perfect Blue, there's Supercharged, and there's Starman Re-Upgraded 2. 2 of them then. Well, actually, technically it's 5. There's also that crossover fan game. Darn. I thought they had a Twitter presence. Okay, let's do this a smart way. Oh, yeah, absorbed. I forgot the hitbox is a lot larger. I didn't expect they were that large in that sense. Yeah, Advent Neon. Advent Neon was one of the crowning jewels as well. Kind of an unexpected one. I knew Flashback was going to be one, but not that. Yep. It's cool and all, yes. I simply wish 9 told you about that. Or was more explicit. I'm just waiting for the latest update of Arena to be fixed. Then I'll sample it. Backup strat. Hopefully that'll fix the connection issues. Hi there, Skull. I am. Let's see, my favorite stage? Probably Sub-Zero Man. Tank number 8. That spring man really wants to get me. It's vibrating intensely. Who's up next? The two mini bosses together. That's it, E-Tank time. You're probably supposed to use weaknesses here because otherwise dodging is a bit of a pain, depending on how the RNG works. Now that's a lot easier. They've been assailing me throughout all the stages. We finally put them to rest. Yeah, thankfully. They got excessive in the original, and it's not like 2 and 3 where they had distinct elements in them. We took down those 2 mini-bosses, now to Spaceship 3. 4 plays, score of 1. I keep calling them Yashikis. They're really pronounced Yashishis. Sorry about that. Pinwheels is what they were called in the original English manual, so it's kept there as a reference, a mythology gag. At least that's how I see it. They kept the name like that as a reference. Yeah, go ahead, Buster. Is it just me, or do I see some embers down there? No. It was simply the confetti. There's the fire. Oh no. Cutting it a bit close. Cool. I like this the most out of the three so far. Double metal and spark. I'll defeat him top bottom. I'll defeat him bottom top, I mean. Easy. Easiest Fortress boss so far. Now, if the Metal Men kept firing at me, this would be an entirely different story. Okay, on to 4. On to Spaceship 4, 10th place, score 0. Yeah, I would say to replace the ladders with springs to make it more challenging. That way, they'll keep attacking. See you tomorrow, Buster. I remember this challenge from an earlier stage. Not as prickly as this, though. As long as there's a filter, I don't really care. The quantity of E and M tanks present in these stages, are a lot more than what I had in mind of the original RM stages. Here, it feels appropriate, somewhat, albeit too easy to reach them. See this, for example. There should be a mini challenge for this, or put it behind multiple weapon blocks. And now we run for our lives. I remember this battle from the original. This was one of the more memorable ones. Not because of that. I have plenty of goodies anyways, but yeah, I'll do it next time. This is one of the more unique ones. In fact, this is the reason why Spaceship 4 was my favorite stage in the original, 4 and 5. This was and still is a fun battle. Oh no, that's what I was worried about. Good thing I could save myself like this. Except for that. Let's try this again. This kind of feels tougher than the original, but I can't put my finger on it. Spark Devil, but instead we're running away from it. Sometimes I wish there was a progress meter or something to see how far I am to the end. Ah, there it is. Also lag. There's no way to block it either. Ah, okay. I'll assume that we destroyed the power core then, or overloaded it. So I wasn't mistaking it heavy lead. Nonetheless, most fun encounter. Oh, I was supposed to do the jet adapter here? That explains a bunch. I essentially did it the hard way. Fifth up is Spaceship 5. 5 plays, score -1. Excuse me. Yep, coughed. Twitch stream is still down, and I have no idea why. I'm always okay, YouTube. Rematch time. Before, we had the rematch in 7 or 8, but now it's been reduced, thankfully. 4 and 5 basically got combined into the the same stage. Yep, I'm well aware. I'm a bit hesitant to LP it though, considering the creator's past behavior. And them showing no signs of changing, sadly. Alright, let's do these weaknesses. Weak to Magma Bazooka. Let's do this in bottom to top. Of course, it's the bouncy balls. Okay. I guess that makes sense. You did heavy lead, I think. Or misremembering. You posted it under level submissions, so that counts as recommendations. You must be weak to explosives then. No. It's concrete. Anything there counts as a suggestion. Oh no, I'm out. I overused it. Triple top. You were the night one, weren't you? I guess they'll be harder when they get desynced. And when this happens, oh no. Alright, Magma Bazooka time. Every boss not immune to it basically has a weakness. Number 6. Sharp pokey stick. I can't believe I interrupted that. Oh, you're actually weak to this. What was Sheepman actually weak to then? And I think I broke his AI. He was supposed to do some attacks there. Oh, you mean Mega Man 2.5D, Jaden? Oh. You're weak to this. Well, not actually, but he deal enough damage. 2.5D, the reason why it was unimpressive was that, well, a combination of mainly two things. First, level design, the Reduxes weren't really that good. Second of all, it didn't really leverage its 2.5D gimmick. The only times where it really did so were in the Wily Fortress stages, specifically during the boss battles and in Wily Fortress 3 or 4. The rest of the stages only nominally used that gimmick, when in the trailer and in their comments, they highly suggested it be utilized in a much more expansive fashion. Alright, Rustlon. By this point, Croby will add the W tank, Jedok. Leaderboard may be YouTube. Yeah, Bondman, I liked the battle, but as a reward for collecting 4 letters, it felt kind of unimpressive. I wanted a full stage. The ARM team remixes were nice, but we already knew them from Rush Jet and such and such. Plus, some of the stage reduxes were made even worse. A good example of that would be Tornado Man. Ooh, that was a pain. I had to edit down the LP due to all the deaths and game overs. Not fun. The one in Revenge of the Fallen is a better redux. Speaking of which, double tornado. Watch as I get hit by every one of the tornadoes. Bye, first Wily Machine. LP of Mega Man 2.5D, the one I did several years ago. Not sure why this got a negative score. It's a box standard rematch stage. On to Wily Space Ship 6. 5 plays, score 0. It's time to settle the score at Wily, yet again. Down to 6 or 7 E-tanks. I'll stick with 6. Oh, that wasn't a Wily Machine. It sure looked like a pre-Wily Machine. No, you can't, Rustlon. That hasn't been added yet. We need a mod for that. Another elevator. That's fine, Elite, but keep an eye on that. We really don't need a 3-minute elevator ride. If you need that much vertical space, just use a teleporter. Yep, I saw the update, Eduardo. The top solids. Goody. This really should have been shortened a lot. We already had the elevator section in the previous level. It's not like and nothing is happening here. It's not like there's any story or different music. No enemies either, it's just waiting. Meaningless waiting. I know it's there to build up tension, but it doesn't need to be this long. At a certain point, you start losing tension. Alright, while we wait... Never mind, boss time. How far do we fall? Plant and charge. Let's take care of the easy one first. Of all the bosses in Mega Man Maker, Charge Man is the least flexible. Even Top Man, who gets destroyed if you have non-flat terrain, he at least can attack you from afar. Charge Man, it's pretty random. First phase down, next one to go. Let me defeat Top Man first. I'm gonna play it safe here. And now Springman himself. Well, Springman was actually easier than Top Man, to be honest. Just stay here and charge. Last one to go. Simply a game of hopscotch. Hi, Wily Machine. I was hoping there would be a turn in the final phase. Outside of using the tank, not too difficult. At least for that latter section, Jaden, there was different music. Yeah, you use a better situation. This time he actually has a better chance of actually hitting you. Still would like a third phase, but I guess this works. Now to the final level, Wily Space Ship 7 Escape, 5 plays, score 0. After Mega Man tore down the power core, defeated Arms again, and defeated Wily, now the entire place is in flames. So we gotta escape out of there in one piece. Let's see about that heavy lead. In the original it was kind of blah, but we'll see. I'll pay attention. Right where I last left off. Maybe one extra, I'm not sure. Oh no, no sliding. I lost sliding between this and the previous stage. Mega Man's legs got damaged. Wait, pile driver. That went exceedingly poorly. Compared to the original, this is a lot more frantic with the addition of firewalls. In the original, there was nothing chasing us, so it was more like a jolly stroll out. We're essentially entering and exiting out the ventilation ducts, going backwards through the stages. Now we're in, I remember this was stage 3. The part where I had a lot of trouble with by accident. Yeah, I like it. A faster way to go through the stages. And we're out of here, jumping out of number 1. Oh no. Yet, we still have revenge. Well, that went poorly. Let's try it again. Mega Man Paradise is a whole other ball game, and I don't know what happened there. Let's try again. This time, don't hug left. And the rain has put out the flames. We were never here before. I suppose this is the spaceport. Clear skies. We've escaped. That last Joe was guarding the exit. Mega Man has saved the world yet again, but Wily made his own escape. So here are my overall thoughts on this level pack / quote-unquote fan game. Overall, superior to the original Fierce BattleBots in pretty much every aspect. All the levels felt okay to decent, had interesting uses of their gimmicks, actually executing on them, so on and so forth. Although some of the stage climaxes could have been better. Quite a few of them felt lackluster, most of them. My biggest gripe with this, and also, thank you for reducing the number of levels in the Wily Fortress. Now it feels much more appropriate. For example, combining 4 and 5. My two favorite stages are Sub-Zero Man and Wily Space Ship 4 or 5, the one that had the Ice Cube boss, the Triple Spark. Now for my gripes. I already talked about the climaxes not being the best. The other thing I have a gripe about is that it's way too easy to get E and M tanks, especially the latter, especially in ARM stages. Normally in Mega Man Classic especially, in order to collect a tank, you either have to have the correct series of special weapons or go through a risky set of challenges. Here, neither of them exist. Oh sure, some of them are blocked off, but most can be easily acquired. This especially becomes a problem with the M tanks because you get showered in them, and it somewhat destroys the challenge of this pack. I wouldn't mind if the E tanks and M tanks were on separate routes which lasted for 4 to 5 screens. If they were on separate routes, they only lasted for 1 to 2 screens. And I get why we didn't have access to slide in this stage, because it'd be too easy, and the other reason is, if he were to speed up the fire, it'd make the stage too difficult. So I'm okay with that. Plus, it was fun to go through each of the Wily Fortress stages in reverse, ducking in and out of the ventilation ducts. So for number 2, what I suggest is work on improving the climaxes. Stage lengths were fine here. They were shortened from the original, much less druggish placement. Compare for example the original Thunderman with the new Thunderman. No more force weapon usage and no more force damage anymore. And condense the number of Wily Fortress levels. It got somewhat excessive in 2 with their length. So I'd mark this as being a decent one. Difficulty wise, I'd recommend this to average skill Mega Man Maker players. It did get more challenging to Fortress levels, but not by much, even with the forced weapon usage. Good improvement, Heavy Elite. You took what you learned in the later level packs and applied it to this one. I'll be eagerly looking forward to Fierce BattleBots 2 Redux. Now, before I end off the stream, it's time for the art section. Normally I don't have an art section in the evening streams, but I'll make an exception here because the morning stream crashed several times. Or rather, my internet went kaput. Three, two, one. Let's start the art time. Let's start the art section. First, here's some art submitted by Game Master Man. More Pokemon art. Yeah, Sylveon art submitted not by Sylveon. An adorable Pop Leo. Aww. Also, they submitted 2 pictures from a comic, 2 pages, so they won't necessarily make sense. They were made by PKM_150. Mainly starring these EVs. I've seen separate pages of this comic in the past too. Let me see if I can find it. Their comic is still ongoing. It's called The Evolution Squad. First page can be found over here. Now on to stuff submitted by Redacted. Quint. a bunch of old man resprites. I like the bottom right one more. Albeit I wish it was tougher. Albeit I wish it was taller. The rendition of me. Honestly, I wouldn't be wearing a black cloak like this. I'd be wearing a robotic suit. And more interesting enough, they resprited the breviary from Generation 5 with Justice Man's colors. It looks like Justice Man's pet bird, to be honest. And now, time for the most interesting part of this. Pixel Boy stuff. You may have saw this earlier. Some of the Forgotten Masters. First up is Black Hole Man. Then Corrode Man, aka Acid Man. Genocide Man. They're from Mega Man F. And Fusion Man. He looks somewhat like Zero to me. I'll cover the rest of those thumbnails in Saturday morning stream, the next one, so more people can get their eyes on it. And just so you know, I featured it earlier. I featured the art of This Night Daibuman. Looks neat. In any case, here's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll be streaming 4 or 5 more stage demos. The first 4 are related to Mega Man in some way. First 2 being Mega Man fan games, the latter 2 being Mega Man inspired. And tomorrow evening, more stage demos. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day or evening.